Good morning, Hoyas. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Hspn. I'm Grant Porch.
And I'm Catherine Hughes.
And on today's episode, we will be discussing the National Signing Day here at Harrison, basketball's opening game of their season, wrestling, and a recap of their first event, and cheer success at their state competition. This is one show you don't want to miss.
In case you didn't already know, Harrison had 14 seniors who signed on National Signing Day last week to continue their academic and athletic careers at the college level.
That's right, Catherine. We even had one of our own here at HSPN. Charlie Toll signed to Morehead State for baseball.
Congrats, Charlie, as well as all the other seniors. We're proud of all of you. Hey, Grant, didn't you get the chance to interview Charlie as well as Avery Visage on how their signing day went?
Indeed, I did. Let's roll it.
Hey Hoyas, I'm here with Charlie Toll, HSPN's very own and now signee to go on to Morehead State to play baseball. How does it feel to be a signee?
It feels awesome just because all my hard work has finally paid off, and to finally know where I'm committed relieves a lot of stress.
What drove your decision to commit to Morehead State?
It was mainly the coaching staff. I love the coaching staff. The head coach came from Notre Dame. It's his first year here, and it's the first year for all the coaches. They're all super young and super nice and very talented coaches, and they just really wanted me and made me feel like it would be a good place to go.
How will the impact of having all these signees play into this year's season in comparison to seasons in the past?
I think it will cause a lot less stressful environment because we'll all be more relaxed knowing where we're going next year. We don't have to worry about always producing at the highest, as well as we can because of coaches and whatnot coming to watch us. So we'll play relax and have more fun, and therefore our production will be greater.
Next, I have Avery Visage just signing to Virginia Tech for women's soccer. Avery, how does it feel to be a signee?
It feels good. I've been committed since sophomore year, so it's nice for it to officially be set in stone that I'm going there.
What drove your decision to commit to Virginia Tech?
I just fell in love with the school when I visited there for the first time, and then I visited again, and I just knew I had to go there. It was the place for me.
Rebounding into basketball, within the past week, both the boys and girls basketball teams have tipped off their seasons.
Sadly, the boys lost the season opener on Saturday with a score of 70-37. Yesterday, they played against Sprayberry and unfortunately lost, but we know that they will improve and do better on their next games.
The girls team also played Sprayberry yesterday and won with a total score of 50-44, winning their first game this season. Congrats, ladies. I also got the chance to interview Jonathan Granat and Mia Havica about their season openers. Let's take a look.
Put it in the bucket, put it in the bucket. Oh, nice apple. Good job, Bailey.
On Tuesday night, I definitely think we're going to do really well. We've been practicing and putting in the work, so we just have to bring it into the game.
We put in a lot of hours in preseason in the gym and in the weight room, just trying to get better.
Some goals, definitely make it to state and win regions.
I'm just looking forward to growing as a team and improving on everything.
Being new, it's definitely been different playing with new people, but it's been fun and we've been working hard, so it's been easy to blend in with everybody.
I don't think we played as good as we could have. I think there's a lot of room for improvement.
Last Friday, the football team began their road to the championship at Turner Field with a 45-25 win over Winterboro in the first round of the state playoffs. The Hoyas are now in the Sweet 16 with a sweet 11-0 record this season.
I know that the Hoyas are not done yet. There's still so much to accomplish.
That's right. This Friday in the Sweet 16, the Hoyas play at home against Brunswick at 7:30 p.m.
I know I'm going to be there, and I expect the rest of Hoya Nation to follow suit. It's a camo out. Over the weekend, the swim and dive team continued their success from the opening weekend over into last weekend, specifically diver Alex Scott. Last weekend, he won the dive competition, and that marks the second weekend in a row that he has won the event. Congratulations, Alex. We wish the swim and dive team luck at their next meet this Saturday. Hoyas, come out and watch the team dive into their next competition.
Next up, we have wrestling.
Wrestling had their first match against North Cobb last night.
Let's see what Amara and Maddie have pinned down for us in this wrestling segment.
Hey guys, it's Amara Newsom. Come with me to see our wrestlers win their first home match against North Cobb.
We've been preparing for the season since 2 summers ago, actually. That's when we started to do stuff during the summer, like getting extra practices in, going to different gyms and things like that, wrestling with people outside of the normal season. And we've really been preparing ever since then, doing preseason conditioning as well. And we've all been working hard, so we're prepared.
First time wrestling at Harrison has been great. I learned a lot of new moves, met a lot of new people. Yeah.
I feel like we did really well, but it doesn't mean that we don't need improvement. We still have some things that we need to work on in here, and we're not perfect by any means, but we're still going to keep on working towards it.
I think I did pretty good. I pinned my first match, so I did good.
As a leader, I'd say the most important thing to do to motivate my team is to show them the way rather than just telling them how to do it.
Over the weekend, the competition cheer team competed in the state tournament.
That's right. They did extremely well. The Hoyas finished in 4th place at a state in a competition which almost had 70 teams.
That is awesome. Let's check out what Matt and Jordan have put together for this week's cheer segment.
Roll it.
So our competition was 2 days. The first day you had to make the top 8 to advance to the second day. So we ended up making the top 8, and the second day we ended up tying 4th. This past season has been really rough, if we're being honest, because we've had to switch tons of people in and out of the routine. We made a list one time of all the injuries and all the struggles that we've had, and it is a lot. In the end, when we ended up pulling off such an awesome routine at the finals, it was such a big deal, and we just really made Hoya history.
Wow, that was amazing. Thanks to our awesome supporters of HSPN for getting that amazing B-roll. I'm so glad that all of our teams here at Harrison are having great success this year. It really shows how our athletic department is put together.
You couldn't have said it any better, Grant. Well, that's all the time we have for you today, Hoyas. Thank you to everyone who tuned in to this week's episode of HSPN. I'm Catherine Hughes.
And I'm Grant Porch, signing off.
Have a wonderful Wednesday,
Hoyas.
Hoyas.